Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I just completed my Forex Funds $100,000 challenge account, and in this video I am going to show you that how I was able to complete the challenge without violating any risk parameter. I already uploaded two videos on this channel. In the first video I showed myself taking the challenge and I was talking about my trading plan and risk management. And in the second video I showed that how I was able to make 4.2% in 3 weeks time. But now this is a third video of the series and I have completed the challenge. So I'm going to show you that how when I first started the challenge I went down into minus 6% loss, and after that how I was able to recover the loss and turn that into $8,000 profit. So let's go into the computer screen and see that how I turned my losses into profits and how you can take the same advice if you are struggling to pass the challenge. So before I go into the video, if you are new here, please consider subscribing as I upload trading videos regularly to help you become consistent and profitable trader. With that being said, let's get into the computer screen. Okay guys, so you can see that my starting balance was $100,000 and my current balance is $108,000, and this is a phase 1. My Forex Funds is having some issues with their account metrics, and you can see if you have watched my video before, the second episode of this series, you know that this is not how my equity looks like. So I am gonna just remove the equity option here so we can only have balance here. The balance and equity curve is similar to this, and it is not updated since last Friday, but it's fine because we know that we have completed the challenge from here and from here, and I have already emailed them and they came back to me that yes, I have completed the challenge and they will be sending me the login credentials for phase 2. If we are to not consider this balance, because obviously my starting balance was $100,000, not $105,000, so we can see that I spent couple of days without taking any trade. Actually, more than couple of days. I was unable to find any trade opportunity. But when I did find the trade opportunity, I started losing after losing every single trade until I went down to minus 6%. And you can see that this was on 22nd of July. I took my first trade with two positions and overall 2.9 lot size. I made minus 0.9%. The next day, minus 0.8% loss. The next day, minus 0.5% loss. The next day, minus 1.7% loss. I was following my trading plan. I was managing my risk. There was no over trading and there was no over risking. If you have watched the first episode of this series, you know that in that video, I talked about that I will be risking not more than 0.7% per trade. But unfortunately, because I had 5 consecutive losing days, so I went down to minus 6%. I had to start with 1% per trade because it's been more than 1 week and I am down minus 6%. So I saw an opportunity on gold, and it was a very high win rate and high risk reward ratio trade. So I decided to risk 1% and I made over 6% from that trade. And I uploaded a video on how I was able to make $6,300 on gold in one single trade on this channel. If you want to watch that, I have put the link in description. So from this day, I went back to break even, and it's been already more than 2 weeks from when I first start the challenge and when I went back to break even. It's been already 2 weeks. So I decided that instead of me risking 0.7% on every single trade, I will be risking 1% per trade because now I have 2 weeks to complete 8%. So I spent couple of days without taking any trade because I was making my head clear. I was going through all the trades and I was finding out where I did wrong, where I did right. So after few days, I started back, and the very next trade was minus 1.4%, and I was absolutely fine with that. The next day, I made
1.4%. And this was a trade on pound USD short, and this was a trade on euro yen short. I lost this trade of euro yen and I made profit on this trade of pound USD. I am still at a break even, but after that, on Monday, the next week, I opened a position on Australian dollar US dollar. I actually opened the position on Friday after NFP, but because it hit my take profit on Monday, so it is showing that we had made $2,500 on Monday. So I made 2.5% from that trade. And the next trade was on the pound New Zealand dollars. And I made 1.7% from that trade. This trade on the last Thursday, all these positions were on the USD Canadian dollar short. But unfortunately, all these trades were losses. I could not make any profit from USD CAD short. So on Thursday night, I was sitting at 2.5% profits again. So after that, unfortunately, because it is not updating, you can see that it last updated on Friday and it's 17th of August, Tuesday today, but we do not have anything afterwards. So we have passed the challenge, we have completed the minimum trading days requirement, and there is no violations on my account. And once I lost the USD Canadian dollar trade on Thursday, it was Friday when I saw an opportunity on pound yen, and I was able to take an entry from this price. I put my stop loss here, and my final target was at this price, and I made over 5.6% from this trade. Because the account is invalid now, because I have completed the objectives and I have sent an email to my Forex fund, so I can get the account login details for phase 2. So they have disabled this account and it cannot be updated. Otherwise, I would have shown you the history from my MT4 too. So this is the Traders Global Group, which is the server of My Forex Funds. So this is something I wanted to show you, that you can sometimes have a losing streak, but it does not matter that you start over trading or you start revenge trading or you start over risking. You have to keep following your trading plan. You have to keep following your risk management system. If you can follow these, then there is no way that you will not be successful in trading. So I hope that you like this video. I will continue uploading new videos on my Forex Fund 100,000 series because the phase 2 is still pending. So subscribe if you have not yet, and please consider using the links in description if you are interested in joining my Forex Funds or Funding Talent or FTMO. And I will see you in the next video.